You know, I mean, I just didn't know what else to do. I mean, I always loved music, and I remember my dad playing me Chuck Berry when I was, I don't even know, and going, wow, that's really cool. It was mainly, you know, Jimmy Page who really got me into playing guitar. I'm not really that much into technique. I just dig how people have a flair, and he has 37 pieces of flair on every record. The first like rock song I wanted to really like sit down and learn was The Rover by Led Zeppelin. I studied it and then I didn't do my homework, and then I barely passed high school. And see what happens? You too can hold Johnny Marr's guitar. I've been a fan of the Smiths forever, and everything he's done after that, you know, has always piqued my interest. I got the pleasure to meet him and hang out with him, and he wanted to talk about guitars and records, and kind of turned me on to a jazz master, you know, because I was playing my Jaguar and a Tele, and he was playing a jazz master, and he was like, yeah, you got to check it out. So I did, and I ended up really liking that too, because it's got a longer scale, and you know, for Queens of the Stone Age, we tuned down to C for a lot of, you know, the earlier stuff. So that kind of really takes that tuning really well. I have a '63 Jaguar, and it's one of my favorite guitars, and you know, it's hard to find, you know, newer guitars that kind of have that feel, and this kind of already has it, especially with the finish on the neck and how it feels like my old guitar. The fact that it says Johnny Marr on it, I'm already sold. I throw my guitar sometimes because sometimes they're too new. I mean, they need, like, one of my first guitars that I got that was worth, you know, something. The first day I got it, I nicked it, and I was so bummed about it, and that's just been the way it's always been for me. So I have to like nick it or do something to it or scratch it up. So that, to me, that makes it feel like it's not so precious anymore, and that's why another reason why I like to use newer gear that's got a vintage flair, because you know, you don't have to be so delicate with it. You know, it works, and you can, you know, I'm in a rock and roll band. I'm not an accountant. You know, I'm supposed to do stuff. I'm supposed to break things. So I've broken a few of my guitars, but they're fixable. You know, they are. So that makes them have more character.